Hi guys, today on Sierra Classic 85, we're working on my 2002 Chevy 2500 HD, and I'm going to show you how to install the flex line that comes off your caliper and plugs into your normal brake lines. And mine's rusted up, so I got to change it today. First thing you want to do is jack up your vehicle, and you can put a jack under the lower control arm, and make sure you put a jack stand on the back so you stay safe. And then we're going to get right into it. And the first thing you want to do is you'll have your line, which is up here. You want to take a 9/16 line wrench and go ahead and break that free. I got mine loose, so I'm going to take mine out all the way right now. And we're going to get this out, if it'll cooperate. Sometimes these are rusted up, so you may have to heat them up. It can be a little bit of a pain. I loosened mine ahead of time, so I'd make sure that it would cooperate for the video today, although it's still being a pain. Also, I only have really one good hand today because I broke a couple of my fingers a few weeks ago. I'll probably have a video of that and what happened. But so if you see a bag on my left hand today, that is why. And yeah, so we'll go ahead and get this off. Now you are going to lose some brake fluid with this, and you will have to bleed the brakes after, but it's not too big of a deal. I'll show you how to do that. If this thing would cooperate, that'd be great. See if it's loose enough I can take it off with my fingers. Nope. It's still pretty tight. Alright, we got that loose now. Should be able to take it off with my fingers. You want to wear some rubber gloves for this too, because you are going to get brake fluid on you a lot, and you don't want to get this on your skin. It's not good for you. Alright, so that's loose now. Go ahead and pop that out. Hopefully you can see that. The line right here. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to take a 13 millimeter, and that's going to take your, there's a bolt right in here, right underneath. I'll show you on the new one so you can see where it is exactly once we get it there. But I'll take it out and I'll show you how to, but it's a 13 mil. I already broke this one loose, but they are going to be kind of rusted in there. So it is going to be a pain to get them out. So I'm going to go ahead and use a ratchet now. It'll make it easier and a little quicker. If I can get it in there, we're going to go ahead and use that just because it'll be faster. Well, it's kind of tight still. Just going to have to use the normal ratchet. Wow, this thing is really being a pain right now. It does not help when you only have one hand for this as well. It's going to be kind of tricky. Alright, I'm going to have to get rid of the extensions. Sorry about that. And it's probably going to want to slip off because it's really close to the bracket, which makes it a bit trickier to get off. Okay, I'm going to switch to the electric ratchet now and see if I can get this off. Okay, got that off. So now this line will break free. You can see right there. Now you have a 10 mil up here, and we're gonna go ahead and take that off now. And I'm gonna use the electric ratchet again. I already loosened this beforehand, so it'll be easier to show. There'll be one right up here. And take that off. And then this whole line will kind of drop down. You can see right in here. This is the line we're changing. Now, if your truck's not rusty like mine, you'll have a bolt right here. It'll be a 10 mil, and it'll hold this bracket thing right in here. But mine's rusty, so now we just have to take off the caliper bolt, which I will show you over here. The caliper bolt is that one right there. Right in there, that shiny one. That's the caliper bolt, and that is a 11 millimeter. So go ahead and break that loose. Now some fluid's gonna come out of this one too, because it is going into your caliper. So I'm gonna take mine out, and then I'm just gonna block it off with this bolt. So hopefully it'll keep most of the fluid in there. And you will have copper washers on these, so make sure you don't lose those. And try not to get dirt in them like I just did right there, because that's not good. You'll get new ones in with the brake hose. If it's a good kit, they'll give you new copper washers. So just keep those and put those in after. So I'm just gonna go ahead and start this bolt, just so it'll stop leaking. If I can get it to start. Doesn't want to start now. All right, there we go. Nope. There we go. Now we got it. Now just go ahead and fish your line out. That'll be right in here. And this is what the whole thing looks like right there. So now I'm going to bring you guys back over here so you can see me install the new one. Hopefully this works pretty good. Sometimes these can be a little bit of a pain. But anyway, so this is the new line. We're going to feed it up over here. This is how your bracket goes, up in here, just like that. You want to go ahead and start your line first. It's usually going to be the easiest. And let's see if I can do this. Get it started. Okay, I got mine started. Oh, I didn't. I thought I did. It's gonna be a bit of a pain, especially if you only have one hand. All right, I got mine started. So I'm gonna go ahead and tighten that up after. It's the line over here. And we'll go ahead and tighten that up after, but I'm gonna go ahead and put the 10 mil bolt that goes in the bracket right back in here, just so that, put it in loose, because you have to feed your line down and through, just like this. And this is where if yours isn't rusted off like mine, you'll have a bolt that'll go right in here, which will keep this down. I'm gonna have to zip tie mine because mine's rusted off. And then we'll go bring it down here, and we'll go ahead and get the caliper bolt started. And like I said before, you'll have new washers in the kit, so you do want to use those when you have them, because it's better, and the other ones can have issues and you could get leaks. So we're gonna go ahead and do that now. Let me see if I can get this to cooperate. And see if we can get this on. Stop some of the brake fluid that's dripping everywhere. Okay, so you have a copper washer on each side of your caliper bolt. Just remember that. So you can do it like this. And I'm gonna have to take a call. Sorry guys. Okay guys, we're back. We're gonna go ahead and get this caliper line in now. Make sure you put your copper washers on it. And we're gonna go ahead and see if we can get it to start. If I can get this line started, it'd be great. It can be a little bit of a pain, so I'm gonna use 2 hands for this one. But go ahead and just make sure you have your copper washers on both sides, and then just go ahead and feed it in. And this is the 11 mil once again, so we're gonna go ahead and tighten it up. Make sure this is pretty tight. You want it snug. You don't have to go crazy with it, but do make sure it's tight. All right, that's pretty good. I'll give it one more. And now we're gonna go ahead and tighten up the bracket over here. This bracket bolt up here, which is your 10 mil. I'm gonna go ahead and tighten that up now. And I'm gonna use the electric ratchet, so I'm just gonna, to make it go a little quicker. And just give it a little bit extra. That's good. You don't wanna go too tight with that one because you may break it off when they get rusty. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and tighten this line off camera, and then I'm gonna get my dad in here to help me bleed the brakes, and I'll go ahead and film that. So we'll be back in just a couple minutes. Okay guys, now we're going to bleed the brakes. I got Dad in the truck to help me, and he's gonna pump the brakes, and this is your bleeder right here. So once he pumps it up a little bit, I'm gonna crack the bleeder, and you wanna keep bleeding it until you don't hear any air and the fluid starts to come out. It's pretty easy. How's it now? Good? Okay. So we're gonna, all right, fluid's coming right out, so that's good. That means it's in the caliper. So now he's gonna pump it some more. You want to do this a couple times because there'll still be some air in there. Okay, now he's going to hold it down, and there's a lot of fluid coming out. That's good. Okay, he's gonna do it one more time. How's the pedal feel? Good. Okay, one more time. See, that's good. Now that's a lot of fluid, and there's no air in it. So now you guys are good. Thanks so much for watching. Please subscribe.